Now, the first thing that makes women take advantage of you on my list today is leniency. My kings, a lot of you make this mistake of becoming very lenient to a woman, especially the moment you know that you love her. When you fall in love with a woman, you let your feelings and the love you have for her cloud your mind, cloud your eyes, that you become very lenient to her. You begin to tolerate things that you're not supposed to tolerate. You begin to let things that you're not supposed to let slide. And here is the truth. Once a woman knows that she can do anything with you and get away with it, most women are going to take advantage of that and take advantage of you at the end of the day. So my kings, do not let the love and the feelings you have for a woman cloud your mind and your eyes, that you don't see things for what they really are. Make sure to put a woman in her place if she does things that don't sit well with you, because here is the thing. The moment you tolerate one bad behavior, another one is going to happen, another is going to happen. It's just going to get worse by the day, because the woman knows that you are lenient enough to let things go. So she will continue to do things to see if you tolerate them. She does this one today, you tolerate it. She adds another to it the next day, you tolerate it, and it just keeps getting worse like that. And that is not a situation you want to find yourself in as a king. So my kings, make sure to put a woman in her place and don't be too lenient with a woman. Another thing that makes women take advantage of you is not speaking up. My kings, I know it is naturally in a man's nature to keep things to himself. You kings are naturally wired to be less vocal, but that shouldn't be the case when it comes to your relationship. Please, my kings, do not keep quiet when there is something hurting you or your partner is doing something that doesn't sit well with you. Please speak up, because here is the thing. When you don't speak up, if she's a good woman, she might not know that she's hurting you and she will continue to do that thing. And now you have to carry the burden of the hurt that she's hurting you, and also of the things you are piling up, things that you're supposed to let out that you're piling up in your heart. And for a bad woman, she would use that as her ground to do even worse, because now she knows you are never going to speak up, you're never going to try to correct her, you're never going to try to let her know how her actions are hurting you, neither are you going to share it with any other person. So she will take advantage of that and do even worse. And at the end of the day, if anything happens to that relationship, people are going to ask you, why didn't you speak up? Why didn't you talk to someone? And people are going to sympathize with the woman more, because she's going to say things, she's going to talk, because women would always talk. Now, because she's the one speaking up, you on the other hand, who have been the one suffering all this while, would rather be the one to take the blame. This is something a lot of kings are going through. There are a lot of kings who are in this situation today. So my kings, do not put yourself in that situation. Make sure to speak up. Tell your partner if her actions are hurting you, if she's doing something that doesn't sit well with you, put her in her place and let her know. And if you notice that you can't even share it with her, make sure to talk to somebody, anybody else that you can confide in, a therapist, anybody. Just make sure you're sharing that burden with somebody, because when you share it, it at least lifts from your heart, instead of piling up and becoming something that will be detrimental to you emotionally and mentally. Now, the last thing that makes women take advantage of you on my list today is worshiping her. My kings, this is something a lot of kings are guilty of. A lot of kings tend to worship the woman in their life simply because they feel like they found the right one for them. But here is the truth about this. There are only a few percentage of women, almost 95% of women, are going to take advantage of the fact that you worship them. There are only a little fraction that would not do that, which is why it is something you shouldn't do as a king. Do not worship a woman. Do not let a woman know that you are so obsessed with her that you feel or you think you can't do without her, because most women are going to take advantage of that and use you. They are just going to make your life very miserable because they know that you literally worship them. And here is the thing. The moment you are worshiping them, they become your God. They become a mini God to you. And as such, you have to serve them. You have to really do what a worshiper is supposed to do. And that will be very detrimental for you as a king. So my kings, Do not worship a woman no matter the depth of love you have for her. So that's it for this video, my kings. These are 3 things that makes women take advantage of you. Please do let me know if you found this video interesting and informative as well. Do well to subscribe if you haven't done that already. Turn on the notification bell, like this video, drop a comment down below, share this video with your family and friends, and see you in the next one. Bye.